Hi, I'm Marcus with Farmgirl Flowers, and I'm our PR designer, and today I'm going to be showing you how to take care of your roses. So today we have some red freedom roses, and these are kind of like a pink blush mother of pearl rose. And so I'm gonna be showing you how to take care of these, but these tips and these tools will also be applicable for any variety of rose. Your roses, when you get them, they'll be packaged in a couple different ways. So either they'll come in corrugated cardboard, they might come in plastic, they might come wrapped in wax paper. Whichever way it comes, what you're gonna wanna do is, without unwrapping them, these are already unwrapped, but without unwrapping them, just trim the stems and then place them in water to hydrate for at least 2 hours. So we have just a large vessel so that all of our stems will fit. And then you're gonna want to, so if they're still packaged, they're gonna be like this, right? And you're gonna wanna chop the stems at least like an inch off the bottom. And then you just put them in the water, just like that, to hydrate. So after your roses have finished hydrating, you can unwrap them and see like what state they're in. So a lot of roses, they will come with a little like bruising on their outer petals, but in the middle, it's fine. So we're just gonna take those off. And so when you put it in the vase, it'll start to open and look like it just did, but without the browning. So now that we've taken off the guard petals on our roses, we're ready to take them out so we can process them. So we use the term processing just for like taking off any leaves or thorns that might be on your flower. So what we have here are rose strippers. And so if you happen to have them at home, you can use them to remove any leaves or thorns off of your roses. And sometimes you might need like an extra pass to get them all off. And if you don't happen to have those, you can always use your hand. Just be careful because you don't want to get stabbed by a thorn, but you can just like pop them off. So that's another way that you can do it. Or you can cut them with shears or scissors, just like that. And if even you don't happen to have scissors on hand, you can also use a knife, and you can just gently go down the side of the stem, either down or up, to remove any thorns or leaves. And so the reason why we do that is because we don't want any leaves in our water once we're done styling our vase, because the leaves are going to like help bacteria grow. And if there's bacteria in your water, your flowers won't last as long. So now that we've processed our stems, we can get ready to put them in our vase or our vessel. What I'm gonna do is just take the vase, it has some water in already, and I'm gonna kind of measure it against and cut it so that it just fits right in there. So now that our roses have been processed, we're going to get ready to put them in our vase to style them. So you can see that we left the leaves on the top of our rose. We like to do that just because with a single stem product, it just helps us create that illusion that it's more full, because it doesn't come with any other foliage. This is like our way of kind of faking it. So yeah, we're just gonna cut the stems and kind of measure it against our vessel, and then we'll place it in there. So a couple things you can do to aid in the lifespan of your roses are not putting your roses right in direct sunlight, because that's going to make your flowers die faster. So you can put it in a room with sun, but just not right next to a window. If you don't exactly like how it looks just plopping it in there, some quick things you can do to make your roses look more full are kind of gently move the petals open. Like if they came really tight, you can kind of open them a little bit so it just looks more full too. Another thing we like to do sometimes is just kind of gently roll them around in our fingers, because that sometimes helps the flower open up more too. You can even try like blowing into it, because that will also help those petals open. So another thing you can do to help your flowers last longer is change your water out every other day or daily if you want, just so that any bacteria that might be growing in your water is not growing. You're replacing the water, so there's going to be less bacteria growth, which is going to help your flowers last longer. So again, that was Marcus with Farmgirl Flowers. Hopefully these tips helped you know what to expect as far as rose care is concerned, and you can have your flowers lasting as long as possible. Thanks so much for watching.